What's up, guys? Tony Ramirez here, and welcome to the garage. If you're into turning wrenches, fixing up cars, or just keeping your ride in top shape, you're in the right spot. I drop real-world tips, no fluff, just what actually works. So hit that like button, smash subscribe, and let's wrench smarter, not harder. All right, enough intro. Let's jump right in.
Hi everyone. In today's video, I'm diving into a topic that affects all vehicle owners: how long is a technical inspection valid? Whether you're a seasoned driver or a new car owner, understanding the validity period of your vehicle's inspection can save you from potential fines and ensure your car is roadworthy. I'll break down the specifics, including what factors can influence the duration and what you need to keep in mind to stay compliant. So, let's get started and make sure you're informed about your vehicle's inspection status. The car has no defects, you receive a clean test report and a new roadworthiness sticker. This sticker indicates the expiry date of your roadworthiness test. It should be affixed to your windscreen. The car has defects that need to be corrected. If any serious defects are found during the inspection, you need to resolve them and have the car inspected again. This will check that the problems have been rectified. The car has defects that are not subject to an inspection. The report may identify less serious faults that you should have serviced, but which do not require an inspection. We do, however, advise you to repair these defects as soon as possible to prevent them from getting worse. Find the best garage for your technical inspection. See garages. How long is a roadworthiness test valid? A roadworthiness test is valid for 2 years. This means that from the date of your last roadworthiness test, you must pass the next one before the date of the second anniversary of the test. The period of validity of your roadworthiness test is shown on the sticker provided by the center at the time of your last test. You'll also find the expiry date on your vehicle registration document. The roadworthiness test for a new car must be carried out within 6 months of the car's 4th anniversary of registration. It must then be renewed every 2 years. The date of registration of your car can be found on the vehicle registration document. The new roadworthiness test requires a review of 133 checkpoints divided into 10 themes. This is done without dismantling, by visual examination. A roadworthiness test must be carried out at an approved center. At the end of the inspection, you are faced with one of 3 possibilities: the car has no defects, you receive a clean test report, and a new roadworthiness sticker. This sticker indicates the expiry date of your roadworthiness test. It should be affixed to your windscreen. So don't leave it to the last minute. Get your MOT done 3 months before the due date. Contact your garage ahead of time to arrange a pre-test and make sure you pass all the checkpoints without difficulty. Don't forget that only approved centers can carry out roadworthiness tests. Is it possible to drive without a roadworthiness test? Only a new car less than 4 years old can be driven without a technical inspection. Beyond that, any vehicle weighing less than 3.5 tons is subject to a technical inspection every 2 years. If you drive without a roadworthiness test, or with a roadworthiness test that is past its due date, you risk a fine. The fine for failing to carry out a roadworthiness test is €135. If you don't pay it within 45 days, the fine is increased to €750. Confiscation of your vehicle registration document. You receive a 7-day authorization to drive your vehicle, during which time you must undergo a technical inspection. If you miss this deadline, you risk having your car impounded. What is the average price of a technical inspection? The price of a technical inspection varies from region to region and from center to center. On average, a roadworthiness test costs between €75 and €80. To this must sometimes be added the cost of a follow-up inspection. In some centers, this is free of charge, while in others it is billed. In this case, the average charge is €15. In addition to the cost of the inspection itself, you'll need to factor in the cost of repairing any defects. The best way to avoid paying a high price for your roadworthiness test is to maintain your vehicle properly. Don't hesitate to carry out a preliminary inspection with a garage you can trust to avoid having to pay for a second inspection. Find the best garage for your technical inspection. See garages. Find the best garage for your technical inspection. Technical inspection. Mechanical guide tips and amp tricks electric cars. The new roadworthiness test requires a review of 133 checkpoints divided into 10 themes. This is done without dismantling, by visual examination. A roadworthiness test must be carried out at an approved center. At the end of the inspection, you are faced with one of three possibilities: the car has no defects, you receive a clean test report, and a new roadworthiness sticker. This sticker indicates the expiry date of your roadworthiness test. It should be affixed to your windscreen. Technical inspection date. Find technical control. Price. Technical control. In conclusion, the validity of a technical inspection typically ranges from 1 to 2 years, depending on the regulations in your region and the type of vehicle you own. It's essential to stay informed about your local laws and ensure that your vehicle remains compliant to avoid any penalties. Regular inspections not only help you adhere to legal requirements but also contribute to your safety on the road. Remember to check your inspection date and schedule your next appointment in advance to keep your vehicle in optimal condition. Thank you for watching and drive safely.